Then, now, forever. Together.
Black and blue, I crawl along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on and on.
We are 2 weeks away from Backlash. Welcome everyone to the Blue Brand. This is Friday Night SmackDown. And tonight, we determine who will face Cody Rhodes for the United States title. It is LA Knight taking on Baron Corbin. And also, the WWE Tag Team titles are on the line in our main event tonight as the Wyatt family defend against the Judgment Day. We kick things off though with the continuation of the United States Championship Tournament.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Norwich, England, Paige.
After a successful return 2 weeks ago, Paige is set for action to compete in the Women's United States Championship Tournament. And already advanced are Scarlett and Naomi, who will join them and advance to the next round in this tournament. Paige made her return to WWE 2 weeks ago when she faced Nikki Cross to a winning effort. She looks to continue that momentum here tonight. Well, here comes somebody that is brand new to the Blue Brand. One half of the Unholy Union, Isla Dawn.
And her opponents, first, from Glasgow, Scotland, Isla Dawn.
The modern day witch, making her way down to the ring. She is in a tag team with Alba Fire, who was involved in the Women's United States Championship Tournament last week. This is history in the making. And Isla Dawn is looking to make a name for herself and do what Alba Fire couldn't, and that is advance. That is to become the first ever Women's United States Champion. We now await the final competitor in this match. Another newcomer to Friday Night SmackDown. Here comes Zoey Stark.
And from Las Vegas, Nevada,
Zoey Stark is a very talented superstar. She has all the tools, all the talent to become something here on SmackDown. That very well could be Women's United States Champion, who will be advancing to the next round here tonight. We are about to get underway. Paige, Isla Dawn, and Zoey Stark competing for a tremendous opportunity here this evening as we get underway. And Paige sending Isla Dawn into the corner, driving her boot right into her face. And now turning her attention to Zoey Stark. What a kick! And this is what makes Zoey Stark such a dangerous competitor. Her striking prowess. Oh man! What an uppercut in the corner. Trying to follow up. Countered though by Paige. And there's Isla Dawn with a double axe handle. Roundhouse kick by Stark. And now the forearm smash. The kicks. And a dragon screw leg whip. Taking down the modern day witch. And Paige there with a kick to the gut. Stark sent into the corner now. And Paige following up, targeting her arm. Oh, face first goes Paige. And now to the outside. The weaponry is about to come into play. No disqualifications, no countouts. And Dawn putting that sledgehammer to good use. And oh, Stark off the apron. Wiping out Isla Dawn and now going after Paige. Sending her into the announce table. And Isla Dawn gets caught and dropped. Paige capitalizing on the moment. Who's advancing in the Women's United States Championship Tournament? We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown as we look to see who advances in the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Isla Dawn, Paige, and Zoey Stark, two newcomers, one returning superstar, colliding in the ring here tonight. And Zoey Stark trying to connect with something on Isla Dawn. Dawn reversing, and now look at the strikes. Massive uppercut, now the kicks from the modern day witch. And now setting her sights on Paige. Paige though with a kick to the midsection. Trying to set up Isla Dawn against the ropes. And Paige is going to be looking for those knees. We have seen this throughout her career. The knees right to the midsection. Paige unloads. And oh, look at Stark with a shoulder tackle. Paige is down. This could be Zoey's moment. Half and half suplex to advance. Paige back into the ring, and she makes the save. Keeping her chances alive of advancing in this tournament to try and become the inaugural Women's United States Champion. Back elbow in the corner by Paige. And now trying to set up Zoey Stark. Oh my goodness, Dawn just threw that baseball bat at Paige and connected with a kick to the skull. Paige could be out. Dawn could have it here and a kick out. And now Stark, German suplex. And is Zoey Stark closing in? Stark could be calling for the end. Oh, wait a minute. Tope suicida to Paige. Paige never saw her coming. And now the pump kick back in the ring. Zoey Stark is running things right now. Death Valley driver to put Dawn away. Shoulders down for a 1 count. Dawn showing some fighting spirit. And Zoey Stark is confounded. Uh-oh, Paige has a kendo stick in hand. Stark disarms her. Lariat. And now, Stark went for a forearm to Dawn. Dawn, though, able to reverse. And will it be Isla Dawn that goes to the next round? Kick out at 2. What a match. And Paige with that knee strike. Stark out of the ring. Paige could have her moment here. Looking for a submission. Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf with a knee to the spine of Isla Dawn. Paige Paige. Oh no. Isla was able to escape. The matchup continues. Oh, what an axe kick. Trying to go after Zoey Stark. Isla Dawn, though, remaining one step ahead. Double knees to the midsection. And Dawn is feeling it. She's getting fired up. Trying to set up Paige. Reversed. And Paige right into a super kick. Isla Dawn getting out of the ring. And Paige with a fisherman suplex and a bridge. Shoulders down for a near fall. And now Zoey Stark trying to catch Paige by surprise. But Paige stays in it. This could go either way at this point. Super kick by Stark. And now sending Paige into the corner. Stark running in, right into the back elbow. And Paige with Rampage. Isla with a steel chair. Isla Dawn may have just stole this match. Cover on Paige. And a kick out. Paige is still in this. What a battle this has been. I know both women with the same idea. Both missing out. Uppercut to the spine. And now looking for a suplex on Paige. Isla Dawn is rolling at this juncture. Paige again sent off the ropes into a back body drop. And Isla maybe one move away. Paige though, corner. Rampage again. Shoulders down. Stark nowhere to be seen. And oh, what the hell? Isla kicked out. You have got to be kidding me. And now look at this. Stark from out of nowhere. Rolling up. Paige. And another 2 count. And now Zoey Stark, armed and dangerous, with that steel chair. Oh! Right into the face of Isla Dawn, and what a kick there was Stark. And another one to Isla. This could be Stark's time. Running knee, sliding in to great effect. Shoulders down, Zoey Stark has done it. But Dawn will not be denied. This triple threat match continues. Who will advance? This is anyone's match to win. And Paige setting her sights onto Zoey Stark. And look at the speed of Stark. Nice enziguri. And here's Isla Dawn. Trying to pick her moment. Gets countered. Another half and half suplex. And now Paige being picked back up to a vertical base. Stark looking to end this. Paige though with an inside cradle. Shoulders down. Paige got her. Paige advances. What a match! All three of these women wanted to advance in this tournament more than anything. They gave it everything they had. But in the end, Paige is the one who walks out victorious. What a great way to kick off SmackDown.
I am joined by Paige, and wow, what a couple of weeks for you. First, returning to WWE, defeating Nikki Cross 2 weeks ago, and tonight advancing in the Women's United States Championship Tournament.
It's been wild, but somehow I always knew I would be back here. People may forget as it's been over a decade, but I was the first NXT Women's Champion in history, and I'm going to do the same with the Women's United States title. It's good to be back.
Well, Paige is back, and she is excited to be back. And speaking of excited, here comes a man who is exactly that, because he is the new #1 contender to the undisputed WWE Championship. Last week, Randy Orton became #1 contender, and at Backlash, he will do battle with Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE title. Randy Orton, after being left off the WrestleMania card this year, has to be ecstatic about making it to Backlash. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. Randy Orton, back to the top of the card he goes. But will he become the next undisputed WWE champion come Backlash? Will he be able to dethrone Kevin Owens? It is only a matter of time before we find out. Let's hear what the Viper has to say here tonight.
Well, I may not have made it on the WrestleMania card this year, but as I said last week, I will be a part of Backlash. Last week, I made sure of that when I became #1 contender to the undisputed WWE Championship. Kevin, I have respect for you. I see a lot of similarities between us. We share a lot of traits. Both of us have done things we probably regret. Both of us have had some anger issues. Both of us have had tremendous success in this business. The only major difference between us is that I was born into this business while you were not. At Backlash, I will walk out as undisputed WWE champion. It's been a while since I have held that title, and I'm getting a deep hunger to be champion again. Kevin, it's nothing personal, it's just business.
Will that hunger within Randy Orton lead him to become undisputed WWE champion once again in his career? We are going to find out in just 2 weeks at Backlash.
Well, LA Knight, you face Baron Corbin tonight for an opportunity at the United States title. Thoughts going into this match?
My thoughts? I want to know what Baron Corbin has done to get himself into this position. You see, the difference between me and him is that he takes shortcuts while I earn my way to titles. I beat Logan Paul on the grandest stage of all, and tonight Corbin is next because the megastar is after championship gold, and that is not an insult to everybody else. That's just a fact of life. Yeah.
We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown. And it's time to find out who the next #1 contender will be for the United States Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds,
Baron Corbin last week attacked the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, laying him out with the end of days. Baron Corbin, no doubt about it, is after championship gold, and tonight he faces LA Knight for a shot at Cody's championship. Here comes the megastar.
and his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
Well, LA Knight was able to defeat Logan Paul at WrestleMania. LA Knight with a lot of momentum right now here in WWE. And he has managed to maintain that momentum. As you hear the crowd here tonight, they are firmly behind the megastar. LA Knight did suffer a loss though last week in that fatal four-way elimination match. Corbin was also a part of that matchup. Both were eliminated, and now they find themselves with a shot at the United States Championship. Who's going to take that chance? As LA Knight lands a big shot there on Corbin. And we know the history between these two men dating back to NXT. They have gotten into it again here on SmackDown. Baron Corbin on a roll right now as he hangs LA Knight out to dry. Here's the cover early on, and Knight will kick. Cody Rhodes is going to be watching this one very closely to see who his next challenger will be. He has successfully defended his championship against the former champion, Bronson Reed, who is now on Monday Night Raw. While Cody Rhodes was drafted to SmackDown. DDT there by LA Knight. Into the cover. And Corbin will kick out. Knight getting a 1 count there on Corbin. Now drops the knee right to the chest. And LA Knight's feeling it. Oh, went to the well one too many times there. Went for another knee drop, and Corbin was able to get out of dodge. Into the corner goes the megastar for a clothesline. And now Corbin looking to stomp out LA Knight. Knight, though, says, I don't think so. Corbin getting right back to his feet. Kick there to the midsection. Look at the boxing background of Corbin being put on display. Hammerlock now applied. Trying to halt the momentum of LA Knight here this evening. Knight, though, back to his feet. And he continues to unload on the Lone Wolf. Corbin to the outside. Knight's in control as this match rolls on. We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown as we look to determine who Cody Rhodes' next opponent will be for the United States Championship. And LA Knight wriggling out of the submission. Oh, nice side Russian leg sweep by LA Knight. Into another cover. And Corbin manages to get his shoulder up. And Knight, no wasted motion as he sends Corbin off the ropes. Back elbow connecting. Corbin just got rocked. LA Knight waiting in the wings. Corbin raked the eyes. Oh, and there's a great follow-up. Corbin doing whatever he can to walk out victorious. But Knight stays in the matchup at 2. Even the rake to the eyes was not enough to defeat the megastar. And oh, look at this, the power of Corbin on display. And Corbin's firing up. Both men to the outside. Dangerous territory. And Knight being picked back up to his feet. Corbin sends him into the announce table. And now Knight trying to battle back on the outside of the ring. Corbin, though, with a counter. Back and forth between these two. They are jockeying for position on the outside, and Knight just went head first into the apron. The hardest part of the ring comes into play. And now back into the ring goes LA Knight. Corbin in hot pursuit. And look at the aggression here. Forearms to LA. And now lining up LA Knight for the end of days perhaps. Knight though manages to reverse. Big forearm shot. Rocks Corbin. Off the ropes. Knight plants him with a power slam. And he usually follows this up with the megastar elbow. Corbin knew that. And he trips up Knight and hammers away. Big blows to the skull. And oh, reversal. Reversal from the megastar. Corbin gets planted face first. But he wisely rolls out of the ring. And what is LA Knight thinking here? Trying to go after Baron Corbin on the outside. And oh, Corbin into the apron. LA Knight giving Corbin a taste of his own medicine right there. And now after getting hit on the hardest part of the ring, Corbin's back into the squared circle. And LA Knight now maybe closing in. Corbin picked back up to a vertical base, gets sent off the ropes. Knight hoisting up Corbin, catching him out of the air. And now setting up perhaps for the BFT. Looking for some blood force trauma on Corbin. Corbin saw it coming, and what a clothesline. And the boos reign throughout the arena here this evening. Oh, what a blow from behind. And Knight may not be with it after that shot. And look at Corbin, end of days. Cover on Knight. Baron Corbin is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner,
Baron Corbin will face Cody Rhodes down the line for the United States title. As we take a look at this again, Knight was looking for the BFT. Corbin laying him out with a clothesline. And then Knight trying to get back up to his feet. Corbin would run in with another clothesline. And then the blow right to the back of the skull would knock Knight loopy, allowing the end of days to connect. And that would seal the fate of LA Knight here this evening. Baron Corbin is the new #1 contender to the United States Championship. Welcome back everyone to Friday Night SmackDown. More women's division action is on the way.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Viking Raiders,
Valhalla getting an opportunity here in the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Earlier this evening, we saw Paige advance to the next round. Who will do the same? Who will be taking on Paige in the next round of this tournament? Will it be Valhalla?
and her opponents. First, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxxine Dupri.
Well, Chad Gable has been drafted to Monday Night Raw, leaving Maxxine Dupri and Otis from the Alpha Academy here on SmackDown. Gable promoted Otis as the new leader of the group. And tonight the pressure is on for Maxxine Dupri. Here comes the final competitor in this match. There is Kairi Sane.
And representing Damage Control from Yamaguchi, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kairi Sane.
At Stand and Deliver this past week, Kairi Sane and Asuka were able to retain and also unify the Women's and NXT Women's Tag Team titles. Damage Control reigning supreme at Stand and Deliver. But now Kairi Sane turns her attention to that vacant Women's United States title. Looking to become the first Women's United States Champion in history. So here we go, the second triple threat tournament match of the evening. Who's going to advance? We are now underway. Every woman for themselves. First woman to gain a pinfall or submission will pick up the victory and move on. Maxxine going to send Kairi into the corner. Oh, Valhalla with a headbutt. You need eyes in the back of your head in this type of match. Valhalla dominating early. Kairi sent right back into the corner. And again Valhalla taking advantage. And now to the outside. What is Valhalla thinking? Oh, Maxxine went for a drop kick. Kairi Sane countering. And there's a counter right back from Maxxine Dupri. Valhalla though with a steel chair. No disqualifications. All countouts in effect. And oh, nice Northern Light suplex from Kairi. Maxxine will break it up. Taking no chances is Maxxine Dupri. There's now Kairi in trouble here. All tied up in the ropes. Meanwhile, Valhalla is back to her feet. And again, taking advantage of the situation at hand. Interceptor spear by Kairi. And Valhalla wisely gets herself out of the ring and out of harm's way. Side headlock takeover there by Kairi. And now Kairi Sane sending Dupri into the corner for a shoulder tackle. Who's going to advance in the Women's United States Championship Tournament? Valhalla back into the ring and back into the action. Kairi gets hung up to dry. And more headbutts from Valhalla. Valhalla, such an aggressive, powerful superstar. We are seeing it in full effect here tonight. This triple threat match rolls on. Who's moving on to the next round of this tournament? We are back here on Friday Night SmackDown, and oh, there's an interceptor spear from Kairi. And Maxxine trying to pick her moment. Takes down Kairi Sane. And now Valhalla. Valhalla and Maxxine going at it. And Maxxine just got the better of her. Now setting her sights back on Kairi Sane. Steel chair in hand. And oh, Kairi Sane able to evade and getting the hell out of that ring. Valhalla takes a shot instead. And that was really wise of Kairi. Kick to the midsection, and oh no! Oh, Northern Lights onto a steel chair. And Valhalla catches a kick and a back fist. Valhalla could be done for. Kairi Sane to move on to face Paige in the next round. Maxxine was able to break things up. And now Kairi tossed to the outside. Valhalla in a precarious situation. Maxxine driving her out of the ring as well. And now the action spilling to the outside. Dupri taunting right in the face of Valhalla. And oh, look at Kairi Sane grabbing that steel chair. And Maxxine tossing down Valhalla. She just caught that chair right to the face. Kairi was waiting in the wings. And oh, face first goes Valhalla on the floor. Valhalla may be out of it. And now Maxxine is armed with that steel chair. Kairi disarming her. And now sending her into the corner. Somehow, some way though, Valhalla is back into the mix. Side headlock applied. And this matchup will determine who faces Paige in the next round of the Women's United States Championship Tournament. Paige advancing earlier tonight. Valhalla missing out with that knee. And oh, there's a clothesline from Maxxine. Every woman for themselves. There's an arm wringer. Valhalla from behind. Nice takedown. And into the cover here. On Dupri. To advance. Near fall. That was close though. Valhalla almost picking up the scraps. And look at Kairi entering the ring. Going after Valhalla. And Valhalla with more headbutts. And Valhalla is on an absolute roll right now. Knee to Maxxine. And Kairi with another interceptor spear. Kairi Sane could be closing in here, but Valhalla blocked that forearm. And Kairi with a reversal into a drop toe hold. And is Kairi Sane calling for the insane elbow? Bad news if so. Valhalla is down. She's in position. Kairi up top. It's time. Insane elbow. No water in the pool. And Maxxine swinging for the fences with that kendo stick. Oh, but Kairi with the mist right to the eyes of Maxxine. The poison mist blinding Maxxine Dupri. And there's the insane elbow. Right to the heart. And Kairi Sane is going to take advantage. Kairi advances.
Here is your winner, Kairi Sane.
Taking a look back there. What an ending to this match. Kairi was looking for the insane elbow. Valhalla gets out of the way, but catches the shot from that kendo stick. And then watch this. Kairi taking advantage of the stipulation. No disqualifications. The mist right to the eyes of Dupri. And that would allow the insane elbow to connect right to the heart of Maxxine Dupri. And Kairi securing herself a big win and advancing to the next round of this tournament. Congratulations to Kairi Sane.
William, I was wondering what you were going to do about the situation at WrestleMania.
Well, Liv, I did see Alexa Bliss use the second rope for leverage, and unfortunately the referee didn't see it. So I'm making sure a rematch takes place between you and the rules won't be a factor this time, because there will be none. Next week, it's you versus Alexa in a no disqualification match for the WWE Women's title.
Well, next week here on SmackDown, the United States title will be on the line when Cody Rhodes defends against Baron Corbin. And as we just heard, William Regal making it official, the WWE Women's Championship also will be defended as Alexa Bliss battles Liv Morgan in a WrestleMania rematch. That is live next week here on the Blue Brand. Right now, though, speaking of championship matches, the WWE Tag titles are on the line in our main event. The Judgment Day making their way out to the ring. They earn themselves a shot at the WWE Tag Team titles last week here on the Blue Brand when they defeated the Street Profits. And we're looking at the next WWE Tag Team Champions. And remember, Finn Balor is still trying to convince Liv Morgan to join the Judgment Day. And it seems to fall on this match. And again, Morgan very, very close to Dominik Mysterio. Is there something going on there? Liv Morgan is looking very sus. I'm not too sure what she's trying to do exactly, but to my knowledge, Rhea Ripley and Dominik are still an item. They're still in a relationship. Doesn't sit right with me at all. Here come the Wyatt family. Here come the reigning, defending WWE Tag Team Champions, Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy. They have reigned as champions for 166 days. They defeated Imperium a long while ago to win those titles. Is their reign over here tonight? This is our main event here this evening. The Tag Team Division taking center stage. The Wyatt family defend the WWE Tag Team Championships against the Judgment Day.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 380 pounds. Dominik Mysterio and J.D. McDonagh, the Judgment Day. And their opponents at a combined weight of 519 pounds. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Bray
So here we go. Uncle Howdy and Bray Wyatt getting set to face the Judgment Day, a team that they have defeated in the past. They find themselves in the ring with them again tonight. Will the result be different? As we are underway. Dominik Mysterio starting things off with the patriarch of the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt. And Wyatt looking for a suplex, hoisting up Dominik, but Mysterio from behind. Going after the leg there. And now sending Bray into the corner to make the tag. In comes JD McDonagh. Snapmare takedown by Dominik. And a Meteora by McDonagh. First coming out in this match to try and win the titles early. Kick out. It's going to take much more than that to put down Bray Wyatt. Now Bray trying to battle back in this contest. There's a suplex. The WWE Universe firmly behind the champions. Wyatt with an elbow. And now JD McDonagh picked back up to his feet and sent into the corner with authority. And look at Bray Wyatt unloading. Meanwhile, that turnbuckle pad was just exposed and the referee attending to it right away. Well, that plan failed from the Judgment Day. Wyatt gets taken down. And the challengers in control as our main event continues here on SmackDown. Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown proudly present the next premium live event in Universe Mode, Backlash. Witness the aftermath of what was an amazing WrestleMania. Backlash, coming soon to Universe Mode. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line here in our main event tonight as the Judgment Day challenge the Wyatt family in a WrestleMania rematch. And Bray Wyatt back up to his feet, manages to escape the submission, and oh, we went for a headbutt. McDonagh caught him out with a knee. And now sending Wyatt off the ropes into the arm drag. And the action heating up. Wyatt, though, caught McDonagh in his tracks. JD was quickening the pace. Wyatt slowing it right back down. And now JD McDonagh isolated in the corner. The Wyatts making the tag, double back elbows. And the double team. Sent on leg drop combination into the cover. Trying to retain here. And a kick out at two by McDonagh. Oh, boot there to the back of the head. Uncle Howdy now entering the fray for the first time this evening. And uh-oh, Uncle Howdy setting up JD McDonagh. Neckbreaker. Into the cover right away. No wasted motion from Uncle Howdy. And a kick out by JD at two. Still not enough to retain the gold. Went for an uppercut, gets a shot instead from McDonagh. And JD looking for a tag back to Dominik. He makes it. And now the Judgment Day stomping the hell out of Uncle Howdy. Howdy picked back up to a vertical base. Knee there to the midsection. And here comes Uncle Howdy. Battling back in our main event. Stomping on the skull of Dirty Dom. And now Howdy looking for the mandible claw. Dominik counters. Trying for a 619 perhaps. Gets hit with that gut wrench suplex. Back and forth between these two. And Dominik gets sent into the corner of the Wyatt family. Tag made by the champions. And looking for the retention here Nice combination. Nice double team. Still not enough. And Bray Wyatt re-enters the matchup. Setting up Dom now. Uranagi. Will that be enough to retain the gold? No, it's broken up by JD. And now Wyatt. Uh-oh. Setting his sights on McDonagh. And JD McDonagh just got spiked right into the apron. Wyatt re-enters the ring and Dominik taking advantage. Dominik all over Bray Wyatt right now. Mysterio trying to capitalize on the situation at hand. Oh, double boots to the face though by Wyatt. And now looking for Sister Abigail maybe. Dominik reverses. Hurricane Rana, Wyatt's in position. Dominik dialing it up with a 619. And now heading up to the top rope. Oh, Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt just stunned Dominik in his tracks. At least momentarily. That is one way to escape a frog splash. And now Bray Wyatt scraping the eyes of Dominik Mysterio into the bottom rope. Forearm now to the back. And Bray Wyatt has taken over. The champions may be about to retain. Oh, but Dominik again lands behind and goes off to the leg of Bray Wyatt. Went for a kick. Wyatt able to sidestep. Raking the eyes of Bray Wyatt now. And Dominik. The arms of Bray Wyatt are underneath the rope. And oh, a kick out there by Bray. Jackknife cover from the patriarch of the Wyatt family. 2 count. The matchup continues. Shot there to the gut. And now into the corner goes Bray. Tag made. Finn Balor directing traffic. Double back elbows from the Judgment Day. Moonsault fist drop combination. Into the cover to win the gold. Near fall. And JD McDonagh can't believe it. And now JD went for a kick. There's one instead from Bray Wyatt. Right to the face. And now McDonagh sent off the ropes into a crossbody. Wyatt leaving his feet. And now looking for Sister Abigail. Bray Wyatt trying to seal the deal here. But he makes the tag to Uncle Howdy. Change of plans from the Wyatts. And now it's Howdy with a crossbody as well. 2 crossbodies are better than 1. Tag. Mandible claw. Right into Sister Abigail. Cover. And Dominik's there to break it up. A crucial mistake there from the Wyatt family. And Bray going after Dom. Shot to the spine. And a distraction now by Finn Balor. Roll up by McDonagh. Shoulders down on Bray Wyatt. They got it. We've got new champions. Oh my goodness.
Here are your winners, Dominik Mysterio and J.D. McDonagh, the Judgment Day.
Finn Balor right in front of Liv Morgan just assisted the Judgment Day in becoming tag champions. Will that convince Liv Morgan to join the group